One of the main things that happen to me still to this day in trading is my discipline breaks down. We're all human, so we're not perfect. I can't be 100% disciplined 100% of the time. This past week was one of my worst weeks trading ever, specifically in my live account. I am currently down roughly 25 to 30% of my entire live account. Now that may seem like a lot, and believe me, it is a lot for my small account size as well. But one thing I've learned is when my discipline breaks down and this happens, I just stick to the plan. I just keep focusing on trading my strategy. Last week, I had a lot of emotions in the week because things were going on in my personal life and it was bleeding into my trading. It shows as well in my trading. Now, this is something I'm normally fairly aware of, and I know when I start to have some kind of personal issues or issues outside of trading, I take a step back for a little bit. I take a breath, I get into my trading a little bit slower, and I'm a little more patient, mainly because I know that it is going to affect my trading. One of the other things I think is happening is when I'm here trying to do content for you guys, I want to make it as genuine as possible, and it's putting a little bit of pressure on me as well in my trading. Now, that's not going to stop me from making the content, because I just want to say sometimes you realize things that are affecting your trading aren't things you think would be affecting your trading. Over this past weekend, I did a lot of internalization, and I was realizing what was really affecting me last week in my trading and in my trading overall. With my personal trading, I've been stuck between this certain amount, like it's a $200 range where I just cannot get over and I cannot get under. I went back and I was talking to my mentor about this, and I was like, why am I stuck in this range? Like, what is happening? One thing he suggested was, why not reward myself? Why not reward myself now so I can get over the hump and then trade on the other side of it? So what he suggested to do is put a little extra money in so that I get over that range. That way I break out of the range to the positive upside. Now, this was something that I didn't think about in trading. We don't usually reward ourselves as much as we should. And I'm not talking about just with profits or like a cash reward. I'm talking genuinely reward ourselves with our mentality and reward ourselves by going out to dinner or something like that. Just because we had a bad day profit-wise does not mean that it was a bad day overall, because you could be following your trading plan and your trading strategy and still have a bad day. It happens. It's the probabilities of trading. Now, the things I want to talk about in this video specifically are how I'm going to resolve these issues. For the first one, specifically with emotions, I'm going to take those emotions, I'm going to internalize them, and then I'm going to use them as fuel, because as humans, we're emotional creatures. We can't just stop being emotional. The only thing we can control is how we react to these emotions. And I realized last week I was reacting pretty harshly and pretty negatively to the emotions I was having. So going forward, I'm going to be more positive on my emotions, specifically with what was happening last week, and internalize them a little bit more. That's going to resolve my emotions. And when it comes to the content and how I was feeling pressure on the content, I'm just going to be real with you guys. I'm not going to show you, the big profits or the big losses and stuff like that. I'm going to show you the real journey. I'm going to show you the journey I'm going through. I'm going to show you the journey a real trader who's trying to make it as a full-time, consistent, profitable trader, what that journey looks like and how I'm going to be going through it in general. I'm not trying to sell a course or anything like that. I just want to be real with you guys so you can see what the real side of trading actually is. It's not all glitter and glam. It's not all Lamborghinis and stacks of cash. It can be, and it will be someday for me, but it takes time to get to that point, and a lot of people don't realize that it doesn't happen overnight. Over the past 8 years of me trading off and on, which has really only been 4 years of me trying to trade, I've learned a lot, and I'm going to be here to share this journey with you guys. So I have some more work to do. I'm going to go back, I'm going to replay what happened last week so I can get some value out of it and have some lessons. It wasn't just a lesson that I paid for and didn't get anything out of. I want to go back to those lessons that I paid for and get some value out of them. That's what I take the replays as getting value out of the lessons that I've learned. And the lessons I've learned are usually ones that I pay for in the market. So that was my rant. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys to tell you that I'm going to be here for the real journey. I'm not going to be sugarcoating anything or putting any fluff in there. I'm going to be selling you signals or anything like that. I'm going to be here to show you what it's really like trading, what the emotional battles are that I go through personally, and some tips and tricks on how to get through those emotional battles, as well as become a profitable trader on the other side. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button down below if you want to follow along with the journey and really see what it means to be a real trader. Also, hit that subscribe button down below as well, and don't forget to hit the link in the description for my free Discord that I have. It's a Discord community where we come in knowing that not all of trading is just strategy based. It's roughly 99% all in your mind. So if you're interested, it'll be linked down below, so check it out. And with that, I hope you enjoyed the video again, and I'll see you all in the next video.